Hey guys, welcome to Tech N. I'm Jeevan and we're unfolding what happened at Galaxy Unpacked. Right off the bat, Samsung is launching the thinnest foldable that they have to date. The Z Fold7 is coming in at only 8.9 millimeters. Folded, mind you. When you open it, it's about 4.2 millimeters. Now this is so thin that it is currently the thinnest foldable in the world. Remember, Samsung has been teasing an ultra experience when it comes to the new Fold series. And they're doing this by power packing the Galaxy Z Fold7 with top-of-the-line specs, especially when it comes to processor and its camera. Now, under the hood, we've got the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, which is the same processor powering Samsung's current flagships, the S25 series. Aside from that, you've got up to 1TB of storage and up to 16 gigs of RAM. This is where Samsung has made a little bit of a compromise when it comes to the Ultra experience. Yes, we're getting the 200 megapixel sensor that we've seen in the Galaxy S25 Ultra, but it's not coming with the same setup. Instead, the Z Fold7 has the 200 megapixel sensor, a 10 megapixel telephoto sensor, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Now, we also have to take into consideration that the Z Fold comes with two front-facing cameras. And this year, both the cover camera and the under-display camera are both 10 megapixel cameras. This is a huge upgrade, especially for the under-display camera, which was only 5 megapixels last year. Now, aside from that, when it comes to battery, we've got a 4300 milliamp hour battery in the Z Fold7, and we've got the largest display on a Fold ever at 8 inches. Now this is unfolded. This is using the main display of the Fold. The cover display is a 6.5-inch display. Now both panels are AMOLED 2X display panels and they have good contrast and color reproduction. Now to achieve the insane 8.9mm thickness, Samsung had to sacrifice something. So what they've done is, at least for the Z Fold7, there's no S Pen support. Now, we suspect that they had to omit the digitizer because it adds to the thickness significantly, but there's no official word just yet. So, spec-wise, that's all you need to know about the Z Fold7. Now, our first impressions of the Z Fold7, especially holding it in hand, it's a brand new experience when it comes to the Fold series. A series that used to be really cumbersome now feels quite natural, and it feels like any other phone folded. Unfolded, it's got a really premium feel and it feels a lot sturdier this year. I think it's because of Samsung's redesign of the hinge. You've got the Armor Flex hinge this year, which has improved rails, and it's also adopting the water droplet way of folding the screen. So when it comes to your display, you've got nearly zero crease on it. And I mean nearly zero. We had this compared at the event that we went for, and seriously, you'll hardly notice the display's crease on the Z Fold7. It's mind-blowing to me. It's leaps and bounds better than even the Z Fold 6. Now, of course, the Z Fold series launches with One UI 8 based on Android 16, and Samsung is saying that One UI 8 based on Android 16 will be optimized better for larger displays. So we have to wait and see how that optimization turns out. Now, aside from the Galaxy Z Fold7, Samsung is also launching the Galaxy Z Flip7. Now, the Flip7 is Samsung's thinnest flip phone to date, but the biggest change comes in its cover display. The new FlexWindow is no more a window. It is a 4.1-inch cover screen on the Flip7. Now, it's got a bezel of about 1.28 millimeters, and it stretches the whole front cover of your Z Flip7. Now, this is a huge upgrade from previous Z Flip series, but Samsung is not just banking on giving you a larger display. It's also supercharging that display with AI. Samsung is introducing what they call Pocket Perfect AI. Now this is Galaxy AI customized and optimized for the cover display of the Z Flip7. You'll be able to use things like Gemini directly from the Z Flip7 cover screen, and on top of that, you're going to get customized experiences from things like Samsung's Now Bar and its other Galaxy AI features specifically for the Z Flip7. And keeping in line with the Z Flip's whole self-expression theme, you'll be able to customize visually how these things appear on your cover screen as well. On top of that, the Z Flip7 comes with the Exynos 2500 and up to 16 gigs of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. Unfolded, you have a 6.9-inch display, and also when it comes to the camera, you have a 50 megapixel main sensor and a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Up front is a 10 megapixel sensor for all your selfie needs. Of course, like last year, the focus with the camera will always be nitography and some of the new Galaxy AI features that are coming to the Z Flip series. Now, the big surprise for us was the Galaxy Z Flip FE. Now, Samsung is saying that this flip is meant for those looking for a more accessible price point. So it's not meant to be your top-of-the-line flip series with the best specs, but it's meant to be that step into getting a foldable. Now, the Z Flip7 FE comes with the Exynos 2400. Yes, it's last year's processor, but it's the full-on experience of the flagship processor from last year. It has up to 8 gigs of RAM and up to 256 gigs of storage. Now, the Z Flip7 FE comes with a design language that is pretty similar to the Z Flip 6. Now, it has, of course, that folder design on the cover screen, and it's also got the two cameras similar to last year's configuration. You've got a 10 megapixel front-facing camera, 50 megapixel main sensor, and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Unfolded, of course, you have a 6.7-inch AMOLED 2X display with 120 Hz refresh rate. Of course, up front, you're limited to only 90 Hz refresh rate, but the experience that Samsung wants to bring on the FE is one of its flagship experiences at a lower price point. With the new Galaxy Watch series, Samsung is doing a lot of big changes. The first change, which is the most obvious, is that Samsung is adopting the cushion design across the board. No, you don't have a truly round design for the Galaxy Watch series anymore. The Galaxy Watch 8 comes with a circular screen, but it's got that cushion design that we've seen in the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Now, this has allowed Samsung to put in a larger battery and also shrink the thickness of the Galaxy Watch 8 series. Now, the Galaxy Watch 8 series comes with two editions. The normal Galaxy Watch 8, which is available in 42 and 45mm sizes, and the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Now, if you're like me, this is the watch you're most excited for. It's the Galaxy Watch with the bezel. Yes, it has the same cushion design, but Samsung has integrated the bezel and also an action button for the Galaxy Watch Classic. Now, we've seen the action button with the Ultra, but with the Galaxy Watch Classic, you have the added feature of the bezel, which makes the watch interface a little bit easier to navigate, and if you're like me, you tend to fidget with it a lot. On top of that, the Galaxy Watch 8 series comes with an improved biosensor. This should mean that you get improved readings, more accurate readings when it comes to your walking, your blood oxygenation, and your heart rate, and probably even your ECG reading. When it comes to the Galaxy Watch Ultra, it's gonna be available in a brand new blue color, but the new version of the Ultra is also getting a slight bump from 32GB of internal storage to 64GB. When it comes to the hallmark features that Samsung is talking about with the Galaxy Watch 8 series, Samsung is pushing this new feature called antioxidant levels. Now, according to Samsung, they are able to measure the antioxidants in your body through measuring carotenoids in your skin. According to them, the higher your level of carotenoids, the lower the level of antioxidants in your blood. So technically, higher levels of carotenoids mean you have a healthier level of antioxidants in your blood. While we can't verify it now, we're going to be looking into this to figure out the mechanics behind it. On top of that, Samsung is also introducing something called vascular load into its health monitoring. Vascular load is a new measurement for the Samsung Galaxy Watch series, and it measures the amount of vascular stress, so the stress your heart is under at any time. Of course, if you're larger like me, you tend to have a higher vascular load, but the unique point about this data point is that vascular load is measured even when you're not exercising. So it will give a more accurate depiction of your vascular health. Now, vascular health would also mean that it's not just your heart, but also your whole circulatory system essentially. On top of that, you've also got improvements to things like bedtime monitoring. Samsung is able to recommend you your optimal bedtime based on tracking your bedtime for 3 days. Aside from this, it will also continue to give you suggestions to make your sleeping more effective and also your bed space. Now, I'm very interested in this whole bed space concept because it's supposedly able to help you optimize your sleep by considering your surroundings. Now, we don't have much details on it, but Samsung is also upping its game when it comes to monitoring your running with the Galaxy Watch series. They've got a slight gamification where you can actually figure out your level of expertise in running from level 1 to level 10 based on a 15-minute test. On top of that, it will also measure your cadence, your running posture to give you a rating and suggest ways you can improve your running moving forward. So there you have it, the Galaxy Unpacked. So we have 3 new phones, the Galaxy Z Flip7, the Galaxy Z Flip7 FE, and the Galaxy Z Fold7. And we've technically got 3 new watches, the Galaxy Watch 8 in a smaller 42mm, and the Galaxy Watch 8 in a larger 44mm, and the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Of course, there's small upgrades to the Galaxy Watch Ultra as well. Now tell us in the comments below what you're most excited about from all these announcements. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more from Tech End. I'm Jeevan and I'll see you in the next one.